Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about digital citizenship and 21st century learning. What is digital citizenship? It's an idea that helps us as teachers and parents understand what our students and children should know about appropriate and responsible use of technology. Because let's face it, in a society where technology is virtually inescapable, it's a way to prepare our students and children for today's world. In fact, almost on the daily, we see adults and children abusing technology. We have but to look no further than to celebrities and politicians publicly tweeting inappropriate messages. With schools now promoting and incorporating the use of technology in the classroom, we're seeing a rise in the idea of bring your own device, BYOD. That's why it's vital we educate ourselves and our young citizens to use technology appropriately. What should we teach about using technology appropriately? Digital citizenship is not just limited to our own country. It's a global topic that has generated 9 elements or themes of digital citizenship. To start, the goal is to provide technological access and recognize that exclusion does not help us to grow as a society. As teachers, we must keep in mind that our students may have limited access, so we'll need to provide other resources. How should one behave online? Our second element, digital etiquette or netiquette, is having manners and treating others with respect in our digital lives. Here are some tidbits of advice. Because we don't get that visual feedback, it might be easier to be more forceful, causing the person you're communicating with to respond in the same way. In addition to being nice, we also need to be clear in our communication, making our messages easy to read and understand. The use of abbreviations, emoticons, and humor can be inappropriate or misunderstood. So, know your audience and read what you write before you send it. Lastly, the internet is such a public place. If you don't want your grandparent or employer to see what you post, then don't post it. A third element is digital law. Unethical use of technology includes stealing and causing damage to other people's work, identity, or property. This includes downloading illegal music, plagiarizing, and hacking into people's information. What precautions does one take? Our fourth element is digital security. It's essential we protect our information from anything that can cause disruptions or harm. This may be in the form of virus protection, data backup, and surge protectors. How do you protect your privacy online? Our fifth element, digital rights and responsibilities, extend to all in the digital world. Some rights are privacy and free speech. With rights come responsibilities. In our school district, students and parents must read and sign a form in regard to technology use. A sixth element is digital health and wellness. Physical well-being include eye safety, repetitive stress syndrome, and ergonomic practices. Psychological well-being can be affected by such things as internet addiction. Through education and training, digital users can be taught to protect themselves. What are some problems and challenges encountered by our students? Our seventh element is digital buying and selling of goods. We want our students and children to be aware of legitimate and legal exchanges. Illegal goods and services our students may be exposed to are illegal downloading, pornography, and even gambling. Eighth is the electronic exchange of information. With so many options to communicate and opportunities to communicate with anyone, from anywhere, anytime, students need to be taught to make appropriate decisions. Finally, digital literacy requires sophisticated searching and processing skills, which must be taught. As new technologies appear, our students need to be taught how to use that technology quickly and appropriately. These skills will prepare them for the workforce they'll be entering. These same 9 elements or themes of digital citizenship are also organized under the idea of respect, educate, and protect, REPS. There are 2 components to each REP. One is about the person's use of technology. The other is about the person's responsibility to do the same for others. These REP principles include elements that will help parents and students discuss the issues of technology. Here we have a framework for 21st century learning. It's used by educators and schools to teach our students the skills and knowledge they need to succeed in work, life, and citizenship, as represented by the rainbow. The green represents a mastery of core subjects, such as math, and 21st century themes, such as global awareness. The yellow represents learning and innovation skills, with a focus on the 4 C's: creativity and innovation, critical thinking and problem solving, communication, and collaboration. The purple represents information, media, and technology skills in which 21st century students can create, evaluate, and effectively utilize these. The red represents life and career skills in which students develop social and emotional competencies, content knowledge, and thinking skills. The arches at the bottom represent the support systems needed for 21st century learning outcomes. The alignment of 21st century standards, assessment, curriculum, instruction, professional development, and learning environments produce 21st century outcomes for today's students. With the 9 elements of digital citizenship and the framework for 21st century learning, teachers and parents have the tools to help our students succeed in the 21st century. Here are my references, and thank you for listening.